The man was not only handsome but also very good at pretending to be weak. It was his first day on the job. The interviewer asked him to shoot. He missed the target by more than 5 rings. The interviewer asked him to lift weights. He failed after only 2 tries. The interviewer asked him to drive. He almost crashed into a stack of boxes. He looked completely useless. Of course, it was all an act. In truth, the man was a well-known crime boss. Even the police could not do anything to him. Yet now he chose to work as an unknown security guard. The reason had to do with his son. That day, his son was sitting in a car listening to music. Nearby, an armored cash truck was attacked by masked robbers. The boy panicked and called his father, but the robbers noticed him. They showed no mercy and killed him on the spot. When the man arrived, it was already too late. The robbers shot him too and knocked him to the ground. As he fell, he saw one robber's face clearly. Luckily, the bullet did not hit a vital spot. He survived. When he woke up, he heard the news of his son's death. His grief and rage boiled over. He swore to find the killer and take revenge. At once, he used his underworld power to gather a list of suspects. Then he began hunting them one by one. The first was an older man. He tortured him in every way, but the man never spoke. In the end, he killed him and moved on. The next was a young man. One moment the boy was asleep in bed. The next he was dragged out with a plastic bag over his head. They beat him in an abandoned factory until his face was covered in blood. The boy grew angry too. No matter how they pressed him, he kept saying he did not know. So they had no choice but to bring the young man's girlfriend over, and in the end, the young man gave in. From the young man, he learned that not long ago, a group of human traffickers nearby had threatened to rob an armored car. Based on the information provided by the young man, the man found the traffickers' hideout. But after some intense questioning by his men, it turned out that the murderer was someone else. Failing to get any useful information, the man ruthlessly shot the traffickers. He realized that if he continued to investigate in this way, he would surely alert the murderer. So he decided to turn the tables. In order to find the person who had killed his son, the man took up a new job as a cash-in-transit officer. In his mind, since the murderer had already committed one robbery, there would surely be a second one. What he needed to do now was to wait for the right moment. At this point, the murderer had no idea what a formidable opponent he was about to face.